you take their feedback and we'll make it better. And the committee will. And if that's the wish, you know, we've got all the comments and I've heard them tonight, and we'll make it better. And but we need a timeline. So that would be my comment. That we need a timeline. We can't just go back and get mired in committee work because we have children filling out sheets and wondering where they're going to go to school. And we need to get to the minister now. And we need to move quickly. And everything I heard tonight, I think we can accommodate and properly facilitate into the document to make it a stronger, more representative brief for our community. And I'll wait to hear from other councillors.
Thank you, Councillor.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. I'm not well or speak. I'm happy to hear from other members around this table that they too believe this brief is not complete. It needs more work, more input, and more accuracies. Kim Crater left here tonight seeing a divided community, and this brief obviously driving a further wedge. I believe the brief is a positive working document, and then now that it is a public document, I know I can freely talk to my realm of people I talk to and get more input and make it a better and stronger document. So I'm glad I'm willing to receive it tonight, but not to endorse it tonight.
Thank you, Councillor. Councillor Lowry.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. I was one of the 6 councillors who were on the committee, and this was all news to me as of Friday. So we have some 60 pages or so to go through. When I got the picture was, to me, fairly clear, not knowing, I haven't talked to anyone, that we accommodate all public, Catholic, and Mennonite students at one facility. Now that seemed to me brand new. I hadn't heard that before, and I was concerned about that. The first thing I thought, well, if we talked to the Niagara Catholic School Board and Mennonite, and I was prepared to find that somewhere in it, and actually I found 2 letters indicating almost the opposite. That it stated in the Niagara Catholic School Board, Holy Cross is the high school of Niagara-on-the-Lake, presently and in the future. So I didn't get any support from that one. I went to the Eden letter, and it indicates in there that they're quite happy with their site in St. Catharines, and they're not looking to have a satellite situation down in Niagara-on-the-Lake. So without that, my concern was, how do we present this to the Minister of Education, stating that this is our idea, when I would imagine her staff would immediately say, where do the Catholic and Mennonite people stand on this? And it sounds like we haven't even, we haven't started the conversation. It would seem to be appropriate that we would have some indication, as small as it would be, that they would be supportive of this. I just read this and I accommodate all public, Catholic, Mennonite students at one facility. I had never heard that before. That's on the first page of the brief. So that's where I was coming from. I really feel that work has to be done. I won't get into the items that I question through it because that can be done privately. They're not a big deal, but I really think that tonight to be asked to support this and move it on to the minister, I think having this as of Friday, and many of the stakeholders were not even aware that this was coming for a vote tonight, I think that process is wrong. I think that this process should be decided by the parents and the students who are affected, the stakeholders, not by 9 politicians.
Thank you, Councillor. Thanks, and eventually if we keep everyone's, depending on who's clapping, it is, just makes the meeting a lot longer. We love to hear the applause, and but we do need to move on. I think, speaking to Councillor Lowry, think we are. The purpose of the meeting was to move it on. I think we've heard from residents and groups alike that maybe we're going to refine it a bit, although I haven't seen a motion from council yet. And we do have everybody's presentation, which is very helpful. Councillor Collard, Councillor Viola.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. First of all, when Mrs. Battersby called me this morning and talked about the understanding she'd taken from the document and we threw it together over the phone, I understand where that came from, and I tried to indicate to her that in any meeting that I had attended, we were always looking for, first of all, at no time did St. Michael's ever come up in the conversation that I remember.